Greetings and welcome to the Our Essence of Serenity's YouTube channel, and a special welcome back to our OEOS Tribe. And if you're watching us from Instagram and TikTok, welcome to you as well.
In today's subject, we're going to be talking about love. Passionate, unconditional, truly flowing freely love. A love that has frequencies that will have you just amazed at what all you have capable within you as far as your potential and expressing yourself honestly towards someone that can receive it for what it truly is. When you are in love with someone that gets you, not necessarily just your language or not just your gestures, but just gets you because they want to know more about you, it builds a foundation of trust that cannot be broken by anything or anyone that opposes.
Agreed. It's also one of those things that, like you were saying, when you're with someone who gets you and they want to know more about you, it makes you want to discover more about yourself so that you have something to show them when it comes to them wanting to know about you and wanting to get to know you. We've been married for 5 years, and like I said in I think it was the first video, that prior to us even meeting in person, just based off of one conversation, and it wasn't like it was a conversation that was based off of any flirtation or anything. I loved him. I want to say my husband, but of course we weren't married at the time, but I loved him. And it's just like you said, as far as it being a frequency. At the time, I didn't understand that and know that that's what it was. But the more and more that we've been together, well, the longer that we've been together and the more that we've gotten to know each other and we've gotten to know ourselves, it truly makes sense. And also, it was a thing of not knowing that I was about to embark on a whole journey of self-love. So, of course, with that happening, why wouldn't my soul be letting me know that, hey, it's something to this guy. It's the very reason why you love him and you don't know him yet. Literally, it's in alignment with where the universe was about to take me in the first place when it came to myself. So I always tell my husband that and you know, the crazy thing was, I was just thinking about this. I think it was last night in the shower or yesterday morning in the shower, how I don't know how I got through life without having my husband in my life prior. Like, it don't seem like I actually had, how can I put it? It's just weird to know that I once existed without him, because we literally do like everything together. Don't get me wrong, we have our time to ourselves, and we have our own things that we do on our own throughout the day. But when it comes to, like, other than that stuff, when it comes to everything, I mean, we literally do everything. And for me, it don't seem like it's a thing of, oh, he's invading my space, or, oh my goodness, I just need a day away from him. It's as if he's not even another person outside of myself. So, and I'm not trying to make it seem like our love is perfect, but right now, when it comes to the positivity, when it comes to love, that really needs to be discussed, because this year is really going to be a year of love, and love meaning people loving on each other. Well, learning what it is to love on each other, and more importantly, learning what it is to love on self. So we're just going to talk about the positive in this video. But yeah, it's weird to think that, like, what we met in 2000, and you know my memory is like bad.
Late 15.
It's weird to think that, like, almost 8 years ago, I didn't, like, well, really, yes, almost 8 years ago, because it hasn't been 8 years yet that I didn't, like, you weren't in my life like that. Yeah, so.
And to reflect off of what my twin flame was just saying, to have her love constantly, beating deep within my heart, penetrating a lot of the trauma that I've endured in my life, seeing me for not just who I am today, but who I was yesterday, seeing my growth and knowing where I'm going far ahead. It gives me a new definition of what I define as love for myself, because her love and her embrace has broken a lot of psychological effects that I've endured in my childhood, just growing into a young man, not realizing that a lot of the stuff that I endured was not centered around love at all. It was not based off me being loved for who I truly was and given that support to fly and soar the skies like I was intended to. So to have her love just completely engulf me, it's given me a reason to love myself more and more, as far as redefining and rediscovering my true worth and knowing what all I have to offer to not just this relationship, not just to myself, but to this world as far as my purpose. This love is I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Oh, same.
Like she constantly keeps me on my toes, not in the sense of trying to avoid anything as far as trying to hide or trying to avoid confrontation, but just more so, what more can I do to improve myself to be a better man for her, be a better man for myself, be a better man for my family? Because this is all about tribe. When it all boils down, this is about the circle that you create, and you'll realize more and more that circle is small for a reason. When you have those that have that loyalty as a foundation that keeps it, solid, that keeps it unbreakable, you want to incorporate more and more on your end to make sure that it's matching what you feel from that one that's giving you that same amount of love. So to have this woman in my life, man, she has truly shown me a way of embracing myself more and more. I've always seen myself as a lone wolf, but it was never intended for me to be that way. It was meant for me to be with a pack. It was meant to be with those who can see my worth and see my value and keep me lifted. Not in the sense of the duality of utilizing them as a crutch, but more in the sense of them just seeing me for who I am and keeping me, grounded and at the same time lifted. So yeah, love it can cure all. It really can. There's nothing that anyone can endure that if you have true love in your life, on your heart and surrounding you, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. You will prevail.
So thank you, handsome.
Thank you.
So with that being said, we want to invite you all, and I just want to put in here, if we're looking all over the place, like we're used to recording. Well, I've recorded with the tablet, and then you like with the phone and stuff. But anyway, like we're supposed to be looking at a specific place, but we're used to looking at a screen. But anyway, we just want to take this time to invite you all to share this video. Like I always say in videos, share this because you never know if this is the way in which the universe is wanting to convey this message to someone else. So you don't want to get in the way of them receiving this message. Be sure to like this video if you like it. Be sure to comment your thoughts down below. Let us know how the role that love has played in your life, because love, once again, can be what you make it. It can be something that's toxic. It can be something that is positive. It can be something that is negative. Anything is based off of intentions. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And let me just say this before we end the video. The heart and the love that my husband has for other people is very contagious. It's so contagious that when we first met, it made me really just, based off of what he saw in me over the years, it's made me more so go within and try to figure out what is it that he's seeing. What is it that he's speaking on? And I know that I'm not the only one when it comes to people that have had the pleasure of crossing paths with him. And what you took away from what you got from crossing paths with him is merely just based off of your own intentions, but based off of what he was intending to give to others is something that more so is supposed to make you go within and find that love for self, find that beauty within yourself that he sees. So I just wanted to say that that has played a big role when it comes to the self-love and the self-discovery that I have embarked on within these past couple of years. So
It truly means a lot, and especially, hearing it and feeling it from you.
Yeah.
Initially coming from you, because you play a significant part as to why that is. Because as you know, when I went off the grid, I didn't intend on coming back the same, of course, but more so standing in my truth and doing what I know what needs to be done, which is expressing that love more.
Yeah.
You've supported me a lot in that.
The same with you.
That truly means a lot.
Like, I never had to question your loyalty. And that's one thing I want to say. Like, we literally have, like, he has the code to my phone, and I have the code to his. And to show you where I never have to question his loyalty, like, I'll joke with him about stuff. But as far as actually questioning his loyalty, like, whenever it's something like, say if it's Uber Eats or something that I'm getting out your phone, what do I ask you? What is the passcode? And he thinks that I'm just asking that as if like, oh, she, like, how can I put it, like I know, but I'm acting like I don't know. I literally will forget his passcode because I've never went through his phone and felt like I need to see what is he doing or what is he hiding. So like I say, loyalty is very key, and with him I don't have to question loyalty.
You were the first person I have ever crossed paths with to show me that genuinely. And that is the main reason why I have redefined what love means.
When I was just in your phone last night.
Right, you know what I'm saying? I saw you last night. Look. I wasn't going to say nothing.
You was just going to let me make it.
I was going to let you make on this video. And we was going to talk about that stuff. But the point is, I truly am. I appreciate this woman because she doesn't just keep it blunt in the sense of, always keeping it real. She has a way of giving me that comfort and that love.
Because I've worked on a blunt.
Yeah, but no, we both come from a past, and to see you blossom into the person you are now I'm just thankful to be in the presence of it, and I mean that.
That means
a lot. But yeah, we both have been through a lot, and we both have healed individually and through each other, and what she has to offer on her end is truly helped me a lot.
The same with you.
So yeah.
So as always, we've already put out the disclaimers as far as the sharing and stuff like that. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end the video, and until next time, you all take care.
Stay lifted.